Good morning! King of the hill today again. Snow is on vacation, so it was real nice of Chuffles to fill in. Well, he's gonna be playing, these two people are fighting today, Chuffles and Cyrus, okay? So Cyrus was supposed to be this week's contender, and Snow's on vacation, so he's fighting Chuffles instead. I mean, yeah. Both of them start with C. I'm a bit confused, as you can tell I just woke up, okay? We've seen Chuffles play before, I've never seen Cyrus play before. They're both G2 currently, so it should be a close one. Okay, game one. We're in the pre-ban phase right now. We can't see them selecting... Oh, wait a minute! Wow! They might have fought each other before. Chuffles bans Gianna. He knows that Cyrus has Gianna. What? I didn't think that anyone would know except for me. I didn't think that anyone would know except for me. And Cyrus bans out Perna. I mean, well, we've seen Chuffles, he likes to use Perna. Chuffles says he's never played him before. Gianna was just a random ban, just a guess. Really? Wow. Okay. That was probably... He was probably planning to surprise Chuffles there with the Gianna pick. But it's banned out. Anyway, so we're looking at pretty standard picks here. From both sides. Yeah, it's pretty meta. Chuffles going with the Vanessa, while Cyrus taking the Triana. And we're seeing Fire Unicorn coming out from Cyrus in the last wave of picks, together with Iris, perhaps by picking Iris, perhaps he's trying to ban out. He's going to let Wusa through, but then Chuffles goes with double immunity and bans out Iris. So even though you ban out Iris, there is still stripped from Molong and Oki. But is that enough though? He takes out Wusa and lets Amelia through. So what needs to happen for Cyrus is some speed tuning, right? Molong is going to have to strip Amelia's immunity before getting reset by Gani. And then Fire Unicorn goes crazy. That's the plan for Cyrus right here. But Gani gets turn 1. Does he get the Violent into strip? I mean, Violent Seal Magic doesn't get it. Oki's turn to go. Who's he going to reset? Do you reset Amelia? Ah, gets resisted. Standard Oki. Gets resisted. That's a lot of damage though by Tessaran right there onto Oki. So this is looking pretty bad for Cyrus since Oki's now half health and Amelia has immunity, procs the Violent, and now brings Oki even lower. Can Molong get a strip here? No! Goes right away for the Reckless Assault. That's actually a pretty good move. But without the reset of Vanessa, Amelia is just gonna come back right away. I mean, in the long run though, taking out Amelia first will definitely make this better for Cyrus. Goes for the armor break anyway, even though there's only Vanessa available to defense break. And then continues on Vanessa, but Vanessa with the defense buff is going to be tanky enough. Now Gani's free to seal magic, doesn't go for it, goes for the strip onto Triana. I think it's probably going to try to reset Triana, but it's Gani stunned up. And Amelia already used the cleanse unless she violent. She doesn't violent. Tessari's turn to go. Goes on to the Fire Unicorn. Gets Oblivion. Doesn't get the Oblivion onto Triana. Molong with a violent proc after Dragon Dance. This is not looking too good for Chuffles right now. If Vanessa drops right here, soon to follow would definitely be Amelia. And even with okay. There's the Gani. There's the Gani with the Seal Magic and Reset Attack Bar. And then the Purify from Amelia. So, one hit away, this Oki. He has one move left before Vanessa pops him. Oh, Gani with another Violent proc. What is Oki going to do here? He has nothing up. He just has to return the Armor Break. Returns the Armor Break onto Ganymede. Molong doesn't proc a Violent, so that's a dead Oki into the, oh my lord, into double Seal of Fire. That's brutal. Without a Violent proc, oh, Violent proc on Triana right here, but not choosing. I think he didn't have immunity, so he should have immunity, didn't he? Or did I mess up the skill order? Anyway, game 1 goes the way of Chuffles, and this time Cyrus bans out Amelia. So he's probably gonna go for the same type of play here. Debuffs. Because he's banning out immunity. Chuffles is not gonna... There's no way Chuffles is gonna let Gianna through. I don't think he is. It's just too much of a risk. Ganymede being picked up by Cyrus first. And Chuffles responds with Molong. Again, gonna be pretty standard here. Probably... I don't know if Chuffles has Oki, but he goes with Perna. And this is also a very good pick. Like, you know, in my head, that the meta picks are, you know, Gani, Molong, Perna, Ciara, Oki. All these are really, really standard. Cyrus goes for Oki and Tiana, taking away Tiana from Chuffles because he likes to do that. And then we've got Vanessa Usa from Chuffles. With this, the Shuffles have another immunity. I'm not sure because it really depends on the last two picks of Cyrus right here. Goes with Iris, and again the Fire Unicorn. Looks like Chuffles is going to ban out Tiana, and that means that only one stripper for Cyrus in Iris isn't going to be enough. With no Triana, there's a possibility of, well, Molong Reckless Assault into Dead Iris. And once that happens, there's no strip left on Cyrus' side. This needs to happen. Oh no! Right away, Reckless Assault! Right away into Iris before Iris can even move! This is definitely going to be a punishment right here. No violent proc though. And with no Triana to save Iris, the moment she drops, it's gonna be bad. It's gonna be... Doesn't get the strip onto Vanessa. Can Iris? Doesn't get the silence onto Vanessa. There's the seal of fire. Resisted though, no counter. Does Fire Unicorn have a shield? She has. Okay, going for the shield to let Iris survive a little bit longer. Mountain's power does not pop it, but a defense break onto Iris. A default attack from Benadryl, if he chooses to do so, would kill. But he's going for Sanctuary. Going for Sanctuary. Oki can't do any stun here. Vanessa should be enough to break that shield and pop Iris. If she crits. Does Vanessa crit? Yes, she... Every Vanessa in RTA ever. Every Vanessa ever is going to crit you. I don't know why. Like, I don't believe they have like 80% crit rate or something, but every time it's gonna crit. It's always gonna crit, and it's so annoying. Goes for the Rain of Stones, getting attack bar and a single stun onto Vanessa. He really needs to reset one of the immunity givers here. If not, there's no chance for Fire Unicorn to work her magic. Okay? All Cyrus needs to do is get rid of immunity, but with the double immunity come Musa and Benadryl, this is looking really grim right now. Even Molong resist the Spear of Devastation. Oh boy. I don't think that there's anything really wrong with Cyrus's draft. Like, you got unfortunate there with the silence. As you can see, he's kicking back now. He needs to think about the next game. Should he rely on RNG again? Because the way he picks, the way this draft is going, it really needs some things to go his way, right? And with Iris failing to silence on the first turn, not looking good. Shuffles this time going with Molong though. Okay. So what does Cyrus do? Do you go the same thing? Take the immunity away from Shuffles? Because that seems to be what he's struggling with. Goes with Wusa and Triana, but this time Shuffles, instead of going the type of draft he went just now, goes with Diana. If you were Cyrus right now, would you pick, you know, the speed leader? You know, go with the Vanessa or perhaps a Ciara if he has one. Goes with Tessarion instead. Well, I mean, Tessarion's a good pick though, because it's fire and it can Oblivion Diana and Oki. It's probably gonna be a double immunity pick for Chuffles. I'm predicting. Could be a Villa Jewel right here, or you could just go with Vanessa for the speed leader. Double unicorn pick though. How does this work out? I mean, like, Amelia does give good immunity, but you know the defense buff doesn't really synergize well with Diana. There we go, double immunity, Villa Jewel and Amelia, and currently on the side of Cyrus, no stripper. Oki does reset, but it's not reliable because we've seen Oki fail too many times, and Cyrus has to go for a stripper pick here, or some ignore defense unit that doesn't care about immunity. Goes for the Irish pick, and then you've got to ban out one of the immunity givers here. Even though you ban out one of the immunity givers, Chuffles could ban Iris. So, but actually, no, he goes for the Triana ban, and Cyrus goes for the Diana ban. So it's really all up to Iris, and Cyrus going for the 41% accuracy leader, hoping that this time it will work out. Usa gets turn 1, of course. Does Molong actually gets a strip onto Oki, a full strip, and the reset on Oki. And so Oki can't do his reset right now. And it's all up to Iris now, because there's 2 buffs on everybody. Amelia's gonna do 2 buffs, right? She's gonna do the defense buff. No, goes for the freeze. Does Iris get a stun? Oh, but the accuracy leader doesn't get the silence. How is he not tilting? His brain's probably tilting right now. He's got a stone cold face though, but 41% accuracy leader still can't get it done. I don't know. What do you do? This is the NARNG. Well, okay. 2 stuns from Iris. That's not bad. That's not bad. And with Sanctuary on cooldown, goes for the defense pick onto Amelia. Since Amelia is in human form, she's rather squishy. But Oki does not have any skills. Okay, and I think Gani can ventilate Villa Jewel if he wants to. Molo choosing not to go for any reckless result, going for a defense pick onto Tessarin. But there's the ventilate into Villa Jewel. So there's another run of immunity. But if you're an Iris user, you know that you prefer fighting Villa Jewels rather than Wusas, because it's just way easier to get a strip off. We'll see though. Can he get a strip off this time? Molong's turn to go. Goes for a Dragon Dance. No chance for Iris to move. Gets stunned up. The Siren is almost dead. The Siren is dead. Do you reset Gani before he resets you? Goes for the reset onto Molong. Shuts down the Reckless Assault. So now it really is just up to Iris getting a proper strip into an Oki Rain of Stones. This just needs to happen. But so far, he's got no luck getting, just to string up the combo. Because it's just a single immunity buff. All it needs to do is for Iris to strip. And then Oki, oh my lord, Oki's about to die. I really don't think there's any serious problem with the draft. Somehow it's just not working out. It's just not working. I don't know why. Like technically on a Villa Jewel Sanctuary, right? When you strip as Iris with accuracy leader, you're expecting to get a stun in there or strip 3 targets, and then you follow up with Rain of Stones, and everything's good with the Siren doing damage. But somehow, not working. He needs to recover from this, man. Not let whatever is happening on the screen right now tilt him. We're going to game 4. Can he mount a comeback here? Still in the pre-ban phase. I don't expect a different pre-ban. It's still gonna be Gianna. If you know that an enemy and an opponent has Gianna, you're not gonna give him a chance to use Gianna. Because Gianna just shuts down immunity so much. I think that this pre-ban phase needs to be like 15 seconds instead of 30 seconds. 30 seconds is kinda way too long. Even Chuffles is saying that he should have lost the last one for sure. Like I said, I think today's RNG for Cyrus, not even, not G2 RNG. I don't know. It felt like, I felt like his draft was alright. It just didn't work out. Anyway, Molo Wusa picked up by Chuffles right there. Cyrus goes for the Ganny pick. With Tessarion and Diana. Well, Diana's actually pretty good against Wusa. Yeah, you can actually replace those buffs with dots. Chuffles go with a Fire Unicorn instead. And with the speed leader Vanessa. So with that, you know turn 1 is going to be Molong or Wusa. Unless you have another, something planned out here. If you're a Cyrus. I've noticed that he hasn't picked a single speed leader. Or has he? No, he hasn't picked a single speed leader all this time. Instead of Iris going for the Ethna pick and Triana. So he's got strippers in single target strippers in the form of Diana and Ethna, as well as Ganny. Will it be enough? Will it be enough without any sustain, considering Triana is banned out? This time with the 55% accuracy leader. 55%. There is no way he doesn't get those trips. Okay? 55%. Triple buffs though. Molo's gonna go. Goes for Dragon Dance. Stuns Ethna. Diana's turn to move. What would you do here? Would you just keep focusing onto Molong? Or do you want to go on to Diana? I mean, you don't or do you want to focus on Vanessa? There's no reason, right? Just focus on Molong, Oblivion, Vanessa. That's the play. There we go. The Vanessa violent procs into... Oh my lord. Oh no, Diana! Oh no! No! Wow. Okay. Okay. I mean, he can still stun. He can still stun Molong here. And hopefully Ganny gets a strip onto Vanessa. Okay? Oblivion's Vanessa. That's the play. Right? That's the only play here. Ganny to strip Vanessa. And then an Oblivion onto Vanessa. That's the only play. Oh no! Not like this! This has been brutal! This has been brutal! He's committing to it though, he's still committing to it. Canadian RNG. Oh boy. Like, he has a plan, right? But just something, there's just gonna be an obstacle in the way to stop it from happening. I wouldn't say that his plan is bad, it's a sound plan. It could work, but the stun here, the sleep there, the fail to strip on the other side, all this just adds up. And that's it, 4 games, Shuffles takes it. GG. That's it for this week's King of the Hill. I'm sorry that it wasn't a really close fight. Close fight. Sorry, the words aren't coming out to my mouth today. But hopefully we'll get a better one next week, okay? I'll see you guys then. Bye!